love to think I can because I'm a math major, but I also cannot.
So, yeah. There's still 2 left. You can't reach them from where you're standing in the doorway.
If I dash to them, will they, like, I'm assuming they're, like, in the corner, so if I'm, like, in the corner with them, will they be able to hit me?
No, and they wouldn't be able to hit you on the far side of the room, and I would let you use your, cunning action to dodge or disengage or all of those things that it allows you to do. I would let
Dash,
you
dodge, disengage.
Yeah.
Or
get through them
use an object or something.
without,
those aren't of much use to
getting
you in
hit.
current.
Alright, so I'm gonna do one of those things and aim.
Okay.
Can I aim at both or can I only aim at one now?
Both of them are within range, so.
But you
If
can
you want to hit both of them, you have to use your offhand for one of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you can use cunning action.
23? 23. That's 6 for one of them.
Okay.
And 22. And that is 9 for the other.
You take them both out.
Heck yes.
The room is silent again.
I'm just gonna my blink and pop. Oh wait, I can't pop back into existence because I didn't pop back out. I'm gonna
Yeah.
my blink still.
Okay. So we're kind of pokes her head into the room and I think it is.
Okay.
Now what?
Kazed, you didn't open the door. Nothing got solved. And now
No.
the fucking numbers are gone.
We won the battle. What do you mean nothing has
We have to
We,
progress.
I won the battle. What are you talking about?
We have to progress deeper into the
One
place.
of greatest was still team effort.
Shut the fuck up.
He's the one who caused the
Don't
problem.
you make me bored.
Why don't you fucking do something
I thought
useful
you were
for
a
once
rogue.
instead of getting almost killed by...
I thought you said bard.
Oh,
Wait, when did we
I
change
don't even know what
class?
these they're ouch tubes. I'm calling it right now. That's
Ouch
going to be what
tubes.
you need.
Oh, why not?
Tubes. Yes.
You could do something useful instead of summoning ouch tubes to kill you. Tubes to kill you. God.
think
Corman,
more
please guide us.
similar to bow. But
Alright, I'm gonna. Can I inspect the panel and like? Can I see the wires or? Can we
There
see
are
them?
no wires to be seen, and you wouldn't necessarily be expecting to see wires. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
no,
don't
I know.
Use them to.
But since you said it melted, like I wasn't sure if
Yeah,
that means
no, it's
it.
kind of like it was one of those little LCD displays.
Ah,
So the plastic cover on it kind of melted, and you just see like the like charred motherboard behind it.
Can I like use a dagger to like you know how like you can grout in tiles and like pull it back
Yeah.
out? Can I try to do that with the panel?
Sure.
What do I roll for?
because it's gonna disappear off
Straight dex.
up to the bunker,
Okay.
out the bedroom,
15.
or to rest.
15. That'll work.
Cool. Well, I doubt we're gonna get it to work like it was, but let's see if there's anything we can do.
Okay.
Pop it out.
You pop this charred metal thing off
Okay.
here, and you are faced with some incomprehensible wires, and they seem to be melting and sparking, and
Dear.
you're not quite sure what to do with them.
Oh dear, that's going to be an issue.
Oh God.
Can any of us like do something with electricity? Because I assume I can recognize that there's electricity in them.
Oh, you certainly recognize that there's electricity.
I mean, I'm not much of a wizard, but I don't know if you should touch that with metal because you might get killed.
What if that's exactly what we need to do?
Get killed?
No, touch it with metal.
Oh shit.
All right, how are?
Because you know they like ground things with the metal rods when there's lightning storms.
Yeah, like lightning.
So there's definitely materials that you can touch the electricity with that won't shock us.
Like that.
Would that do anything though?
I mean, it's worth a shot. Do you have a knife with like a cloth handle on it or something that might prevent you from getting hit?
Any of your daggers would definitely have
Yeah,
some insulation on
I was
them.
about to be like, you mean the thing I'm holding right next to it? I'm just gonna stare at that and then just like slowly stab the thing.
Okay, I didn't see it. Your hand is covering it. Also,
Okay.
I'm very short.
Okay.
So you sort of pick at these wires and slowly stab at them. The sparking seems to stop as you get two of them to connect. And you hear a buzzing sound. And it's not like the alarm that was going off, it's just a buzzing sound.
Are there more of those lights in here?
It takes a moment, but the outlines of a door seem to appear on the wall.
The door. Hold on. Can we? Howler tries to push it open.
It seems stuck.
Fuck. Damn it. Kazed had a big ass sword that we could have used as an improv crowbar. Shit.
Don't worry. They're gonna be coming back with a weapon that can help.
Where is Kazed? You know what, actually?
Will my short sword work as a crowbar?
You could try.
Let's try.
Howler
Still Dex?
also joins. Two
Yeah.
short swords at once. Is it Dex?
I think it would be
17.
Oh,
if it's strength, then it's 13.
dirty 20. Oh, is it strength or Dex?
Let's go strength because you aren't using it for a dexterity purpose.
11.
13.
Okay. You seem to get it to sort of push in a little bit, but you can't get it to move any more than that.
Try connecting more wires.
Should we go find Kazed?
No.
This is not
I don't
Very
trust him
nice
not to make it
He's
worse.
going to make more ouch tubes. We almost have the door open anyway.
How is the what is the door like? Is it like
You couldn't distinguish it from the wall until you connected the wires to make it move just a bit so you could see the outlines.
is
of
it like a door that you can push in or pull out, or is it one of them
It
that like
doesn't
slides
seem
out?
to have any handles.
Probably
Can't
already
figure
pushed
out
on it,
why it
too.
would, like how it would move. It seems from the motion that you've seen in pushing it that it moves in somehow, but after that you have no idea.
Connect more of the wires in there, because I think that
Let's
made
do it.
That made it show up the first time. So maybe connecting more of them are going
That's
to
spell last, I think.
fix it.
Which spell?
Oh, just one of my spells.
I'll do what Howler suggested.
And
Okay.
it only lasts.
Am I rolling for something?
Um,
For connecting wires with the sword? Luck? I don't know.
hmm.
Is there a luck?
No. Although that does remind me, I'm thinking about instituting a sanity thing for the
Oh, God.
Nice.
session next week.
Yeah,
I don't
'cause
know what that's going to look like
It
yet.
does mention
but-
in the DM's guide as sanity as an optional stat.
Yeah. But in a game where somebody's gone mad and I'm going to try to drive the characters crazy, it seems appropriate.
Oh
to
yeah,
try it.
absolutely.
Anyway, that's totally unrelated, and I feel like I want this to be an int check of some sort, because you're not just like stabbing aimlessly. You're not quite sure what you're trying to achieve, but you are definitely trying to get wires to connect somehow.
What
If
you
I
could
use
do,
thieves' tools instead of a dagger, would that be better?
Possibly, but you
What you
also run the risk of
could
touching metal.
Oh, yeah, it's just
what you
a
could
dagger.
do would be have her make a sleight of hand int check.
Okay. Yeah. So you use your
So
int
you use
mod
sleight
and
of
your
hand with your
proficiency.
int mod, and you still get your expertise, but you're using int instead of dex.
So instead of 11,
You would get your +6 from expertise, and then add your int modifier.
okay.
that was a thing you could do.
Yeah?
15
Super
plus
neat.
Sure,
6.
why not?
Yeah. Oh, you could have someone make.
23.
Okay. You're looking at this and you think these two wires connect this way, and you shove them together just so, and the exposed bits of them connect, and the buzzing stops, and the door pushes in further and falls down into the floor.
Do we want to risk calling that idiot back? Or do we just want to go?
I think
I
it
kind
would
of
be
just want to
unfair
go.
to leave them.
What's
Well, it was
unfair?
unfair
Well,
of him to melt the panel.
I think he went to go take a nap. We all know what happens when they
Do I?
go to sleep. Yeah, you've been around them long enough
Okay.
now.
Alright,
They
if
pulled this stunt once at least.
he's still Kazed by the time we see him, we're going on without
Oh
him.
god.
Well, we'll save that for the rest of you to find out.
So
That's what I was afraid of, but
Fowler
okay.
trudges back upstairs to look for Kazed. Who do we find instead of Kazed?
You find Dedry.
Oh, great.
You can
This
decide
is-
or not to leave him.
This is quite possibly worse than the other one.
Leave him, just leave him.
Is Dedry asleep?
Short rest, dozing lightly.
Yeah.
We got the door open. Can you understand?
Oh, is this the one that needed the...
Yeah.
It only speaks Draconic.
Alright, does anyone know idiot speak?
I
Can
can
you
do
speak
Orcish.
Draconic?
Only Orcish.
Shit.
Elvish.
Well,
I mean, I can understand you, but only for a short while.
oh, so
That's useful. We got the door open.
I took tongues for a reason.
Wait, what?
It's a spell, tongues.
Oh.
Anything that can understand language can understand me, and I can understand them. But only for an hour.
the door is open.
Alright.
No thanks to your other personality.
And me, what are you talking about?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go.
I assume you know what happened while you were
Yeah.
okay.
Do you think you just do that stuff? Like, does each of your personalities just think they're doing that stuff?
No, she knows that Kazet did it, but Kazet isn't her.
Well, no, I'm just confused, like, logistically. Like, what do they think happens to the other personalities? Are they all aware that they're sharing a body?
To a degree.
Okay.
I think this
Fuck.
is a discussion that probably needs to have some research done to do it
Yeah.
properly.
Okay.
Because it is based out of DID, and there are people who have that and have experiences that we don't really have grounds to just make up.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Cool. So, Dedry does know that the door was being guarded by guns.
Yes.
And, yeah, the door is now open. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm very impatient, so you guys can sit up here and do whatever it is you're doing, but I'm going to go.
I'm definitely gonna
I'll
let
follow
somebody go
behind.
first because
Yeah.
I don't really feel like messing with guns again.
Howard
Agreed.
drops into a sneak. That's going to be a 14.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
I'll sneak behind as well.
Okay.
Dedry is making no efforts to sneak.
That's-
Actually,
that's just
she'll
stealth
see
plus
that
this
they're trying to sneak. And
27.
figure out, this is probably something I should be doing as well. Wait, fuck. I have disadvantage.
Hooray.
What is Josie? Dedry? What is that?
Dedry.
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 I have them all written here.
Yes. That is an 8.
Okay. I left her silvery as well.
I thought she was just gonna like start walking. I was a little slightly concerned. What is Cedric?
She is a lizard woman.
Okay.
Okay.
And she has a
So-
big ass maul.
You come back to this door. Inside, the whole room seems a bit off. Just looking in, it seems like the shadows aren't at the right angles for where you seem to see light sources, and the sounds of like your footsteps echoing off of the walls in there seems multiplied. Silvery and Dedry are not sneaking. Both of them failed the stealth check. So they kind of walk in, and you can all kind of see as you enter this room and cross the threshold, weird sort of distant look comes across Silvery's face. And you all see the image of this man sort of materialize in the middle of the room. And he looks around at points that don't seem to have anything in them and focuses on Silvery. They make eye contact, and 3 other figures seem to sort of appear in the room. And you 2 recognize them. You recognize them too. Sorry, I'm trying to look through all of the characters and who has met these people. It's Maven Roan, Urana, and Prince Weimar.
Oh my
10 years younger than you all know them.
Uh-oh, sisters.
Oh boy.
They don't
Smack them
seem to
across
have
the head.
noticed your entrance into the room, and Silvery doesn't seem to be aware of you anymore.
I stole that guy's dagger. I point at Prince Weimar.
Are they actually there? Are they also holograms?
They aren't really holographic so much as just not quite there. And we're gonna do the last bit as these characters. So,
Can I stealth behind Prince Weimar and
Oh.
smack him across the head?
yes.
I'm doing that. Because we're friends, and I'm just gonna be like, why'd you
I
waste
get
our
to play
time?
My boy,
Yeah.
Who's your boy?
Urana.
So,
Powers criminal contact.
we're
That
gonna
he
take
tried
an
to
intermission
fence
here
off
so
that
that you
thing.
can get acquainted with the new character sheets.
Oh, I got a lot.
But
What is maybe wrong?
she's a rogue. Yeah. That's my evil plan.
Been waiting
Okay,
for
so I'm a
this.
champion. You got it.
Maven fucking Roan.
Gosh, your handwriting's so pretty. Thank you.
Yeah, it's really fucking.
chewing?
I don't know.
No.
So, back from our break here, we've all got new character sheets sitting in front of you.
Oh boy.
Why don't we go through and introduce who all is playing which character? Who wants to start?
Okay, I'll go first. I'm playing Girana. His friends call him Gira. Girana is Howler's criminal contact because Howler has the criminal background. So this is fun for me because I know this dude. And I am an assassin rogue. And I have a history of assassinating, as you might, if you have that sort of tag. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Oh, I'm a drow, too.
I'm Maven Roan, a mastermind rogue who is a human. I don't know if I could just say anything else.
Yeah.
Also the current leader of the Adventurers Guild.
But not yet.
Not come one.
I am Lymar Leontry. Well, it might not be official yet. I feel it's fairly obvious I am the heir to the current throne of
Why'd you say
Solipsis.
it's stupid? That was a reference to the guards themselves, not actually me calling you stupid. Why do you talk stupid?
I'm not particularly versed in how to use this sword, but I've had enough training that I feel I can wield it well enough.
What if Grant kills Weimar?
I have a plan. I am totally willing to kill these characters.
Uh-oh, sisters. I mean, they're alive in our current timeline, so I know how
Are
this
they, though?
podcast ends. I can't die.
You know nothing.
Okay.
Okay. So, the story that you all would know is that you were in a town. This guy was a noble, and you all thought he was a noble anyway, and then you found out that the real noble had been dead for years, in fact, and this guy who was claiming to be him was not in fact him. When you started to chase him down, he ran away, you chased him into this dungeon, you followed the path, and came into this room where you are now facing him. Your friend Silgri has just entered, and you don't remember her being that far behind you, but there she is.
We hear in the background. Oh yeah, he owes me money.
Yeah, you hear a strange stray voice, but you don't see anyone else in the room. Just for reference, your regular characters are standing in this room watching all of this play out, but they cannot interact with what's going on, so they're just along for the ride. So,
Howler sees Gira and is like, oh, hey, I know that guy.
yeah. So, this man who you chased in here looks at each of you in turn and lingers on Silgri and is like, glad you could join the party. Shall we get started then?
She's been with the party the whole time. What are you talking about?
Are we like enemies with this man?
Yes.
Okay.
You chased him in here to fight him. So,
Oh, was he starting with the fight? Okay.
yeah.
Starting about
I guess we're just rolling initiative here.
18.
Excellent.
Trying to figure out what dice to use.
11.
Oh,
Let's
fuck.
switch to my black dice.
Not this again.
Ah! Very funny.
I rolled so low, I can't even count it on one hand.
Ooh.
Wait, that's not how that works.
I rolled a 0.
Oh, that's how that works.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, sisters.
Did anybody get higher than a 12? Okay.
18.
Up to a great
It wasn't
start.
rational, but I was afraid you were gonna stab me.
Okay.
No. That's what this is for.
Okay.
11.
11.
Not this again.
Alrighty.
This is the second time.
Heroes up first.
Okay, so I have the assassinate feature, which means I get to any attack. I have advantage on attacks against people who haven't entered combat yet, and all hits crit. So,
Yep.
all right, let's get ready to do this fucking short stab.
Stab.
All right, I'm like wasting no time. Gira is up in this bitch. Fuck! I rolled a 4 and a 3. Okay, the highest is a 12.
That's not gonna even remotely come to its AC.
Oh no.
Oh, and this room is 40 by 40.
Okay.
Fuck that. So, I fucking miss. Like, Gira's like ready to go, and so he runs up and misses. So he's like, what's in this room, by the way?
It seems like some sort of lab. There are a few tables, but most of them have been overturned. Nothing of value still sits on them.
Cool. Well, I rolled a 21 to hide.
Okay, there's definitely stuff you can hide behind.
Yeah.
There's a good one of those like solid tables like they have at the front of science classrooms with the sink built in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, you charge at this guy, he sidesteps it, you disappear behind that.
Yep.
It's his turn. Yeah, so Maven and Weimar and Silvery are all within view and within his speed. So going after Weimar then. He will come up and make his two. Well, he has a multi-attack.
Okay. Oh fuck. That's an 18.
Nat 20.
Why do you hate me so?
Blame the
I'm
dice.
sorry.
I was just thinking, oh, I have an AC of 18. I can probably at least
Nope.
block one of these.
No.
No, boy, it's calculator talking.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay. So the first hit will be 20 damage,
Sisters.
Okay.
and the second hit will be 11.
Okay.
And that will be his turn. Maven.
I'm going to. What is he that we're finding him?
You're not quite sure at the moment.
Okay, so we don't.
Definitely not human like he claims to be, but
Is he like? But is he like a rogue, or does he use magic, or is?
he seems to use his physical form, but he might have spell casting.
Okay. I'm going to attack him with my rapier then.
Okay.
Stab him.
19.
That will hit.
Hey, 11.
Nice. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Can I do
You would not have used your full move, so you could disengage and get out of his range of hitting.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Weimar.
Alright. Well, I have a sword, and this asshole just hit me, so I feel like it's pretty natural for me to take a couple swings.
Understandable.
Swing number 1 is going to be a 23.
That will hit.
And number 2 is going to be an 11.
That will not hit.
Okay. So, I'm going to use great weapon fighting on that.
Okay.
Okay, that's better. 7.
Can I
I'm gonna
use
second
Master
wind.
of Tactics bonus action to help?
On your
Bonus
turn,
actions
you
on your
declare
turn.
that you
Oh,
help
okay.
this
Cool.
person. And that gives them advantage.
Okay, so that's 9 plus 8 is 17. And that is my turn.
Okay. How much damage did you do?
Um, Seven.
Okay.
I'm a good fighter.
This guy isn't even blooded yet, is he?
Oh no, not even remotely. This is boss level, could literally kill you type shit.
Good TPK.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Well, fine. At least I don't have to worry about making choices. I have one move, and that move is sword.
Yeah. Kirana.
Alright, I'm gonna pop back out of the shadows and try to get this boy. Do I have advantage?
Yes.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've rogued. Alright, well, we're taking one of those.
You're playing a rogue.
22. Well, it's been 2 weeks. 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Alright, what is... Okay, sneak attack is 4d6, so I
Yes.
need an extra d6.
You like
Alright.
mine?
Okay. Sparkly.
Keep in mind I always have these.
I hope you're using those next week. Those are Halloween dice.
Oh, hell yeah!
Spooky season.
Spooky fucking season.
I'm giving my
Oh, shit.
Cthulhu dice next week, and it will
Well.
be great.
Rolled shit. 8,
Oh boy.
10, 11 damage. Wow.
Wow.
Alright, we do piss damage and also piss hiding, so that's going to be a 16 to hide.
That will still hide you.
Cool. Love that for me.
You go find something else in this room to sort of slide behind, and you're fairly sure that he didn't see you.
Yay.
As it's his turn, he turns to look at where this hit just came from, and you see his claws his hands sort of morphing into claws, and
Uh-oh, sisters.
yeah. Not seeing where Gira went, he turns his attention to Weimar again, because you are still within his attack range.
Yeah.
So. Shit, dude, I keep rolling that 20.
Oh, no.
The other one won't hit you though, so.
What if he's not alive for me to steal the dagger from him?
He turns and misses his first attack, hits very solidly with his second, and that will be, I can do basic math, 10 damage.
Okay.
The radio's just racking up blackmail at this point for him. Because the radio knows it. I'm like, we're friends.
Yeah, and if you do want to like mention at any point what your
So
characters are
creepy.
doing watching in the background, I forgot to roll her into initiative for some reason.
Yeah, it happens. I always forget to roll my
very much
DMPCs.
appreciate
Yeah. I was, yeah, because I was anticipating having another player playing
Oh,
Silvery,
yeah.
I kind of like forgot that I need to have responsibility over her during this fight. So, yeah, this is fun. I can manage lots of things. We'll pretend like that is a true statement.
Yeah, that's a lie, and you know it. None of us can manage things.
No. No. Yeah. So, she will come cure wounds for you.
Okay.
And,
Yeah. We'll go ahead and use a second level slot for that. And you'll get 14 health back. Okay. That will be her turn. Gira.
What?
What?
Silver's turn.
Oh.
Didn't Kira just...
Yeah, are we at the
Oh.
top of the order again?
I didn't go, and I don't
I
think...
got.
Yeah, because
no,
he used the spooky dice. That was.
You use spooky dice. You mentioned what your character is doing.
Yeah.
I think it is your turn.
Okay. Can I switch up my river for the 2 daggers, 1 in each hand, and go to attack?
Yes.
First one is gonna be 14 to hit.
That will not hit.
That one's gonna be a 22.
And that one will.
Excellent. Again. That's 6 damage.
Okay.
And then I will use my bonus action to help.
Okay.
Which I hope you appreciate because I can't disengage
Yes.
now.
I do appreciate.
You mean you definitely need the help, because otherwise you'll get killed.
Okay.
Wait.
No, you're not at that low. You got
It
killed.
is one more turn.
I am not that low. I have taken a total 10 damage at this point. One of those couldn't have been 19, huh?
Nope.
Yeah.
Oof.
You're at.
It'll still hit.
Yes.
Yes, and that's just my first attack. And the second will be 21.
Okay.
Will those both hit?
Yes.
Okay. $16 damage.
Okay.
And I will leave my turn at that.
Alrighty. Back to the top of the order. Kira.
Hell yeah. Well, I got my move, which is short sword.
Stab.
It's stab. I don't have much else. I rolled a
Yikes.
3 and a 2.
That's not gonna hit.
Nope.
Oh no. I see spells.
Alright.
No.
And then I roll a 17.
Don't worry
to
about
hide.
it.
I am going
17 to hit.
A 17 to
I'm
hide.
Going
17 to hide.
towards
That will
that.
hide.
Yeah. God, this is not my fucking day, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, I drank an entire rain. Why am I tired?
Because it's that kind of day.
An entire
Jesus
what?
Christ. Or
Can of rain.
Can of rain. It's like the energy drink I had before. It's called rain. It's cool and new and antiques.
I was wondering why I hadn't seen it before.
I didn't even look at it. I thought it was just a monster. Just
Pink monster.
Yeah.
It's
No,
his
I
that's
wish
turn.
just weird.
I would.
And
The can is
Yeah,
pink.
you can speak with the drink section.
Do we know your person's name? Do we
Just
know
like
your
the
the
one at
guy's
Grace's
name?
house that was like
um
unicorn flavored. It
Yeah.
was clear and tasted
I
really
mean,
good.
yeah, you would know the name that he was going by, but you're,
I was wondering if
100%
he did
sure
like a
that-
dramatic reveal and be like, "It is I."
No.
I just had
You
an
wouldn't
idea,
know
but I
who
think it'd
he
be too much
really
for our
is.
multiple brains to handle.
What was
That was in the Orbeez for
Yeah,
both
sorry.
at once.
I don't know if that will work out. I feel like the dice would just go to the bottom as physics.
Probably.
Also, we might lose the dice in the Orbeez. Orbeez might use the dice forever. And I don't want to lose any of my dice.
Okay.
The Bilbo dice I ordered are finally
So-
showing up though.
Can you imagine how nice it would feel to bathe in Orbeez?
Oh, we already talked about that.
Yes.
I made a science mistake. We're not going to go back there.
Please no.
What?
This
We
guy,
can go back to that off screen.
yeah, is going
Not at all.
to cast Dominate Person at Silvery.
Oh,
Uh-oh, sisters.
Fun.
That's our healer.
Possibly lose your healer.
Yay.
fun.
This is gonna take a lot of Orbeez. I've decided that Gira has Orbeez in canon. He just hides them in a tin from everyone so that nobody can steal them.
Okay.
Don't know how we got those. Maybe from this building. Like on the way out, he found like a can of Orbeez and just didn't tell anyone. He put water in them, they grow big. Need to come up with a giraffe voice. Maybe something like this.
How do you know the
I'm so frustrated. I was like familiar with
Brain
this last week when I
Hello,
was
fellow
doing
brain
it, but
mind
now it's been 2 weeks and
exploders.
I got a day of homework shit, so yeah, she's not gonna make the DC. And
Oh fuck. Oh
yeah.
god, oh fuck.
Oh god, oh fuck, oh jeez.
so you don't have a healer at this moment, and
What
your
the-
friend has just been controlled by this thing.
Can our characters interact with Silvery or not?
Yes,
Yeah.
Like
she is fully here with you.
no, I mean like a Radiant Howler.
Oh,
then. Oh, okay. She kind of just
She's-
phased out of existence.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
You can still see her. She just, when you entered the room, stopped kind of being able to acknowledge you, and you guys are just a vague thought in the back of her mind now.
But like,
Her focus
if I
is
gave her a
entirely
healing potion
on-
as a radio, would that affect her?
You wouldn't be able to interact with her at all.
Okay.
So.
I was just wondering, because that'd be really funny. Just be like, she's healed. Ah!
No. Yeah, so he's going to. You are not hidden right now, are you?
No.
No, I had to
Okay.
give it up to help him.
Yeah. So he's going to command Silvery to attack you, and that's going to.
What is the difference between evasion and uncanny dodge? I have this every time. I
Evasion
can
is
never
for
remember.
AoE spells when...
Uncanny dodge is for any damage.
Yeah,
Like
like if...
evasion would have worked on the bullets.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
someone casts like fireball at you, which is just like a big 20 radius thing, and you succeeded on the saving throw to take damage, you would take no damage at all instead of half. So it's really good.
An uncanny dodge is when you do take damage, you can just choose to take half, but it costs you a reaction.
Yeah. Fortunately, I don't know if you have that. No.
So I can only use uncanny dodge in this one.
Yeah.
For this.
All rogues get uncanny dodge.
I mean, I can't use evasion for it though, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So
So
let's do that.
he's not going to do anything else on his turn because he can't disengage without getting opportunity attacks. So it is Silvery's turn,
Oh yay!
and she's gonna come up to you and nat 20 to hit with inflict wounds.
Jesus.
With inflict wounds.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's already 3d10 at base.
Uh-oh,
Yeah.
sisters.
You might not have a character in a few seconds.
You all have
I'll
more
have
than
it at
60
least.
hit points.
No, it's so yeah.
There's
you've
no
got
way
more
I can
than-
deal that much
Yeah,
damage.
you've
Yeah,
got-
but still.
Okay.
And there's no way for you to
That'll
roll
be-
max,
No.
because that's highly improbable.
It'll be 11 damage to you.
That's already happened.
No, that was full damage, so it would be 5, 6, because we round up.
Okay.
Holy shit. Only 6 damage
Yeah.
from fucking crit.
She's fighting it.
I rolled a
71
1 on
minus
there.
6.
Oh,
65.
But, yeah. Yeah. It's your turn.
Is there anything I can do to snap her out of it besides killing the guy?
It's
Slash
a
not hang
concentration spell, so if you attacked him, he would have to save against dropping it.
Hmm.
But, yeah.
Save ain't too high, it's 10 or half damage taken, whichever is higher.
What if you just squish it as we're just straight in our faces? I know Orbeez don't work like that, but that's what I always imagined it doing.
I didn't actually touch it.
Or if
Alright.
you just hold his face on.
Oh, do they just like
really-
suck all the
they're
water out
really
of it or
wilted
something?
This morning.
Oh.
I took them out of the water bottle, but.
Alright.
Sorry.
Who's
That was
turn?
random.
Yeah, whose turn is it?
Can
Is it
I-
mine?
It's Maiden's turn.
Can I throw a dagger at his face and then like attack with the other dagger in my hand? Or would that be use too many actions?
I think
So-
that would.
No, I'll take your action and bonus action.
It would take your bonus action to do that.
Yeah.
So you would be able to hide or disengage.
Or help.
Okay, then I'll just keep them both in my hands then
Okay.
and attack him.
It takes your bonus action to attack with your offhand.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I think I'm popping with my nails in there. It's either that or I'm just like running into them that have already been popped.
Well, I think my goal is to help Silvery now, so I'll just do both daggers.
Okay.
Please don't pop my babies.
17.
That will hit.
I don't think I am. I'm just like so broken myself.
7. No, 6.
Okay.
And then do you need to do 2 con saves or 1? Since I'm attacking with 2 both daggers.
It depends on whether or not he makes the first one.
Okay.
And it will be an 11. So
About 6.
it'll save.
Next hit. Hopefully. Ooh. That's an 11.
That will not hit him.
Right.
That will be your turn.
Well.
One more.
You know the drill by now.
Yeah.
Sword. 19 and 18.
Those will both hit.
Okay. So, first one we're gonna do 10 damage and then 6.
Okay. And he does not make his save, so
Alright.
Dominate Person is dropped.
And you know what? Now's as good time as any. Let's action surge.
Okay.
More attacks. Fuck. 16.
16 to hit.
Yes.
That will hit.
And so close. Why? I just want to crit on a 19. Is that too much to ask? I'm sure that'll hit. Like, another 16.
Damage.
Yes.
He's very, very bloody now, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Okay. So, Kira.
Wait, I thought it was his
Now,
turn now.
now I got a 21.
Yeah, 'cause
21 Kirana.
I am the very bottom of the order.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got a 0. I am the bottom.
Well, I rolled a 21.
To hit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dice time. Oh, that's
Oh,
some good numbies.
wow.
Love that. Okay, so this is going to be
12
for a 12,
plus
18.
12, 24.
Okay, yeah, 24. 24 damage. Run back
That's
up
a
with
good
the short
stat.
sword. Finally, after missing like 8 times in this fight.
Do we want this guy alive?
No.
Do you?
I don't.
We have no idea what he is. We should probably question him. We should probably
Yeah, I would
knock him
prefer
out.
not to kill someone.
Mhm.
Alright, how's he looking after that?
He's barely standing.
Bonus action to hit again. I don't get what part of it don't I get?
Your proficiency.
Proficiency.
Yes.
Okay,
So you
that's
only add
minus-
your dex to hit.
Alright.
15.
15.
To hit?
Yeah.
No.
Fuck.
Alright.
We need a 16 and up.
So it's his turn, and he's gonna disengage and try to get out of there.
Is that an opportunity attack for?
Nope.
No, because he's taking his action to disengage.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah,
Sorry.
your turn. You can catch up with him.
Well, you could, no, you don't. You could yeet a dagger.
Will it kill him if I use a dagger?
And
I mean-
if you hit, probably.
You get a
You
1d4.
can do non-lethal.
You can call non-lethal though.
Yeah, let's do
Yeet.
that.
Okay.
I'll do that with both daggers too, so that.
Okay.
Call both non-lethal. Good idea.
That's an 11 again.
No.
Hey!
Natural 20.
Do I need to do damage or?
Just
Yeah.
for fun, let's see.
For fun thief.
Nice.
7.
Max.
Okay.
Well, it was
You
a
guys roll
crit.
2 max rolls. Heck yeah.
No.
You have to roll it again.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh. Why?
Oh, whoa. Roll it
'Cause
again.
that's how crits work.
Oh, I don't have my
And you
D4.
roll it and you double it. And
Maybe
you-
that's what the die dice
Oh.
do too.
Huh.
The D4 hasn't been present this whole time.
What do I add to it? Just this, or do I
Just
also?
roll it, double it, add your modifier. So you roll twice.
Yeah.
And then you add your modifier.
So that would be
5
Which
plus.
would be your dex.
Yeah. So 10.
Yeah. Very down. You
Okay.
hit this guy.
Whatever you guys say.
Squarely, just where you're aiming, so as to not.
The hollow of my
actually kill
dagger in
him.
the back of his head.
Yeah, there you go. You put just the right amount of spin on it. It smacks him in the back of the head. You hear this terrible cracking sound. He falls face first onto the floor.
I dab.
That's how you free the dagger. You
Yeah.
dabbed and let go.
And as he falls unconscious, his form seems to change into that of a tiger-like person.
I know what that is.
Wait.
That's a fucking shit. Rakshasa.
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to ask, are his
Luminous
hands
is
normal or
racist
not?
against those.
No.
Because
Claws,
it could have
hands
been a
backwards.
were-tiger, but the hands are
Hands
the
are backwards.
distinguishing factor.
Very claw-like. They didn't manage to reach the backwards shape when he was fighting. He
Yeah.
was trying to keep that bit concealed. Yeah. So you've taken this guy down. You haven't lost any of your party members.
Why can he?
That's
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
part of how Rakshasa are.
Yeah, they're like they're demons or some shit.
They are
demons,
demons.
They're
devils.
demons?
Yeah, they are fiends.
Yes.
That's why
They're
Luminous
definitely
doesn't like them,
fiends.
is because his whole shit is destroy fiends.
They're definitely fiends.
Okay. So you've taken him down, and he is unconscious, and you are all kind of standing around and trying to figure out what you're gonna do with this guy. And for your regular characters, the scene starts to fade, including Silgri,
Oh.
leaving just the three of you in an empty, totally trashed room.
So,
Well,
should we leave?
where did we find her again?
She was out by the Kenku place. She was hanging out.
Is that near us or is that a
Annoying
while away?
lizards.
Yeah,
It was a
with the
little ways
Kenku.
away. They met up with you in a town closer to where you are now.
Was she like a ghost or something? Uh-oh.
Spooky.
The DM is laughing.
It's my job to laugh maniacally.
Is it just a room?
It's
Is
the
there, like,
same room, kind of lab-like space. There's blood on the floor.
Wasn't there before.
The countertops are cracked. It looks like it's accumulated 10 years of dust. And hints of the original battle still remain, but you can't quite figure. Things don't look quite the way that they did in the vision of the past that you just witnessed.
I rifle around the room to see,
Okay.
since it's obviously something's off.
I rolled a 13 to perceive, just to like see if there's anything in here that we should like maybe pay attention to.
Is that investigation or is that perception for me?
Which are you looking for something specific? Then it'll be perception.
16.
Okay.
Wait, no. This isn't my character sheet. Hold on.
I'm also going to
Let's
look
see this
around a
one.
bit. Actually, I'll look closer
13.
at.
Okay.
I'll look closer at the remnants of the battle, see if I can spot anything that doesn't seem to line up with what we just witnessed.
Okay.
What check?
It would be an investigation.
Don't.
My general rule of thumb between perception and investigation is
Well.
if you're looking for something specific within the scene, some
Okay.
clue or some item, or like a trap or something, it'll be investigation. And if you're just trying to like take in the space and sort of note what's around you, it'll be perception.
Okay. 13.
Okay. There's a lot more blood on the floor than you remember.
Did we all get a
seeing.
13?
Yes.
You both kind of
That's the
see the way that the tables and the things that were on them are strewn about doesn't match the way you saw things getting knocked off as your rogues went and hid, or as people were thrown into them. Nothing in here quite matches up with what you just witnessed.
Someone's been in here since then. Do you think they might have moved things around after that scene faded away, or do you think there's someone else here still?
Do we have long distance communication devices
No.
in this world? Okay.
I don't think they would
There's
have
someone at
anything.
the Bard's College working on it. I haven't
don't-
gotten to this bit yet. I don't know how I'm going to use it, but there's someone working on magic radio.
Okay.
So eventually, but no, not
I
yet.
don't think they would have any reason to move them around. About it logically, what would they gain from having moved a turned over table 1 foot to
Are
the
we
right?
sure that battle actually happened and Silver didn't just kind of get kidnapped and they put a vision in place? The vision illusion, that's what I'm looking for.
I don't know.
Do you want to investigate for some sort of magic in the room?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I'm not gonna pass that. I rolled a 10.
That
I rolled a 23.
Why are the body dice failing?
16.
Okay, this one's going over.
Okay. Did you get above 15?
No.
Okay. The two of you are absolutely certain that this was not a intentional magic illusion to trick you, but you get this overwhelming sense of like nature sort of breaking, and you just have this feeling that this isn't right. Something here isn't right, and it is probably rooted in magic, but no magic that could have been wrought by mortal hands.
Can I do an Arcana check on this room?
It's
Sure.
the DM. We're sensing the DM bringing the military base into the
We are
world.
transcending the planes.
I rolled a 14.
Actually, is the room the same? Like, is it a military base room
Mhm.
now and then?
Yes.
Okay.
Nothing seems magical about the room specifically.
Dang.
I'm kind of tempted to start mixing chemicals.
There aren't really any chemicals
Oh, okay.
left around here. It's
You said
mostly-
lab, so I was assuming.
Yeah, it's got the basic structure of being a lab space, but there was nothing of any value left. No chemicals, no notes, nothing. Just like some scraps of paper and broken glass and whatever wire implements are used in labs. I don't know.
There's only the one door in and out.
Yes,
No one knows.
no one knows. You're like 4 levels underground now.
Oh, okay. Can I search the walls for panels since that's how we got into the room?
You can.
I am of no help in deciphering these papers. Tongue only works with spoken language.
Is that perception again, or is that? No, that's investigation.
It's
10.
investigation. You don't find anything.
Yeah. Are there any rooms that we missed?
None that you noticed and like didn't investigate. As far as you know, you went through every door.
I'm wondering if there's like a camera room that we can go to.
I'm going to start picking up some of the scraps of paper and taking them over to a radio.
Okay.
Do you think any of these will work on that password? I cannot read them. Maybe something of note would be on there.
Can I read them? I don't know.
There aren't, it's just numbers like math equations and little notes in the margins, and it doesn't seem to be what you would think a password is. Because you know what passwords are. You're just not sure what this thing you're putting a password into is.
Can we like search the base top for bottom for a password? 'Cause that's the only thing I can
How
think of that
about
we
a
didn't
dirty
really look
20
at.
to look for the panels that Radio was looking for? It's going to start helping.
You start patting down the walls and you still don't find anything.
Balls.
As you continue though to shift the papers around, you find a key.
Key, like a key or
Like
a card key?
A silver key.
Hey, I found this key.
Does the elevator have? I'm sorry.
Is there a door? Did anyone see a door with a key that needs to be unlocked? Did we? I don't remember from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, no.
No.
Does the elevator like have? You know how like some elevators you put a key
Yeah.
on to go to certain floors.
There wasn't one that you noticed.
Drat.
Howler's gonna go into this key. Howler likes having keys.
I'm gonna explore the outside of the building and see if there's anything weird about it.
Okay, so you're gonna go back out and
Yeah.
look at the outside structure. Okay.
9. Nothing.
It's some weird ass architecture. Still incomprehensible to you, but there doesn't seem to be anything magical, and no more of those panels with the guns pop out of anywhere. So
The
Forget,
only
were there any locked drawers in Corman's desk?
no.
I'm going to do a religion check. I
Are there
rolled an
any locked-
18.
Why?
Corman.
To pray to Corman?
Corman, what do we do in this room?
I'm back down with them at this point.
Okay. Do you know what? I have a brilliant idea, and I'm going to run with it because this whole world is so broken anyway. Why the fuck not? Okay.
We broke nature already. Let's do it.
Oh, I broke nature a long time ago. Anyway.
Fuck nature.
Don't tell PETA.
You
Don't fuck nature.
pray to Corman.
Sonic, I'm literally 5. Can you please explain to me how you fuck
And,
crops?
somehow with your connection that you have forged with this card key and its connection formerly with Corman, you see not as strong an image as with your friends and their battle, but you see like this ghost of 2 men who are wearing those weird uniforms standing in this room at a table that isn't overturned, and one of them is saying, listen, your first day on duty is going to be boring. Just remember, your password, your user ID and password are going to be your name and the numbers on the back of the keyboard. That's it. You don't need to worry about anything else. Just keep an eye on the computers.
I thought we looked at the back of the keyboard. Did we not?
We didn't.
No one thought to pick it up.
Oh, I thought we did that.
Howler's like, Corbin! And then runs
Yeah, yeah.
upstairs.
Dedication.
Excellent.
And then puts in the looks under the keyboard.
You find a little piece of paper stuck to the back of this keyboard, and in strangely, like, very uniform letters, printed in dark, dark ink that hasn't faded over the centuries that this must have been here. It says, user ID, name, pass, dark flame.
Dark flame.
Dark flame.
Howler types it in.
Oh boy.
You boot up that computer again and you type it in, and thing makes the startup sound, and
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Howler has memorized that and will fucking repeat it to everyone that
He just
Excellent.
repeats that upon waking up every morning.
And a little notification pops up on it that says, "Your session ended unexpectedly. Restore?" And it has yes and no buttons.
Yeah, restore.
What if we said no?
No.
Onto the screen pops images of outside of this base, every room inside it, and but not the lab that you were in. You can see the room with the door, and you can see the door hanging open, and you watch on these weird windows as your friends move through this space. You can see Aradia poking around outside, and you can see Dedry investigating the papers in real time, it seems.
Oh my god.
It's a portal, and I tried to stick my hand through it.
Oh, I thought you were supposed to be like,
Smack it, and
you're
this-
trapped.
This thing wobbles.
Ah.
It
Okay.
feels like glass.
Alright, I'm going to see if I can notice anything else. I'm making a perception check, so that's 24.
What are you looking for? Anything in particular? Or
Just anything that seems important, or like
Looking
that
at
I
the
didn't
screen.
notice before, based on the screens.
I mean, you see the gelatinous cube trying to eat its way through the barricade you put up in the kitchen.
I wonder if we should have killed that.
Press the key.
Alright, Howler hits a key on the keyboard.
It doesn't do anything.
What would have happened if we said
Would Howler, okay, so
You
this
could
is
use
like,
the key with one of the keys on the board.
that's not how keys work.
And you don't know they're called keys on the board.
Also, Howler understands that that's not how keys work because there's no keyhole. Okay.
Did I already search the whole place for a key? I can't remember specifically what I was looking for.
I don't think you did for
You weren't looking.
No, you were
specifically
looking for
keyholes,
panels.
So
That's right.
yeah, no.
Let's do the same thing for keyholes. Let's see if I can
Okay.
actually
good.
roll.
Uh-oh.
Probably a 5.
I'll just check the room I'm in specifically
My dice
for
hate me right
keyhole.
now. I don't know why.
What am I rolling?
Investigation.
Hey, 18.
You don't find any keyholes. You are really damn sure there aren't any in here.
Okay.
Would Howler know how to find, like, database recordings? Probably not.
Probably not.
I can't imagine that Howler would have that much.
I'm not
information.
sure.
Is there
I
like
know how
an
to do
X
that.
button for
Probably
the
stored somewhere in the
for the
fucking
cameras, or is
files.
that the only thing on the screen?
The cameras are the only thing on the screen at the moment.
Can we get him to accidentally press the escape button?
Howler would have to intentionally be hitting the escape button and seeing as how it just says ESC.
Ask. Alright. Howler doesn't really know what to do with this. So we're going to nod, and Howler's going to go down and ask you guys, hey, I opened the window thing that we were all looking at the beginning when we came in here, and I think it's like a weird portal or something, and I saw you guys moving around. So I don't really know what to do about that.
Sounds almost like some sort of divination.
Yeah, like a divination. So that's what was happening.
So there is magic here.
Yes.
That doesn't really help us with this, though.
No, it doesn't.
Can I mess around with the panel again? 'Cause that's the only thing that.
Which panel? The
Probably
one
is
with the keypad on it?
Yeah.
Howler rolled
It doesn't really do anything.
23.
See, Dedra,
to look for a keyhole.
Dedra thinks she can figure out this Windows thing, and is going to go upstairs to see if she can figure out how to get something else to happen, despite
Okay.
not being able to tell what any of those things on the keyboard say.
Yeah. And your spell is going to wear off soon.
Oh yeah, of course.
So, Howler searches for a keyhole.
And
You're not finding any.
Dedfree's just gonna go and start mashing keys.
Okay.
Hey, your radio.
Probably,
Yeah.
actually, probably going to be logical and go
And-
one key at a time, starting in the top left.
Okay, top left, you hit the escape key then.
Yeah.
And the screen, the images of the cameras seem to shrink and show you it's there smaller, and then there's another box on there very similar to in size and shape to the one that you just shrunk, and it's just a white screen.
Hey, Aradia. When I was upstairs looking at the window, there was all of the rooms that we'd been in except for one, and it was this one.
I'm going to go
Do
back
you think
down.
this room
Okay.
is supposed to exist? Or maybe there's some significance to it not being able, us not being able to look inside?
Can anybody use blink right now?
Blink only extends to the ethereal plane.
Well, yeah, but like I'm wondering if this
I mean,
shouldn't be in the plane of existence right now.
Could.
This room.
yeah.
Howard's gonna go back up to the keys. Oh, hey, you got a new box.
Yeah, well at this point my tongue sort of worn off, so recast. Yes. Did you not try all the buttons?
No.
Well, the first button is got things to work. Maybe it'll do something again.
Alright. We
Press
press
the
this.
escape key again, and it shrinks. Both of those shrink down into the bottom of the window, and you just are left with the like classic Windows 95 green grassy hill image.
Oh, they went down. That's a nice hill, though. I wonder where that is.
Don't we all?
Do we have a mouse? Or is this
There
just
is a mouse. We're not quite sure what to do with it though.
Howler picks up the mouse and looks underneath it, and then has the red light shining in her face. Ah, what is this?
When you put it down, it clicks.
Oh my
Rather
God.
pleasantly.
Ah, haha.
And you see things flashing on the desktop
Whoa.
where it's clicking.
just right click a bunch of times like
Howler, like, scrolls the mouse.
The wheel.
Ooh, the other wheel. It's doing something.
And he watches the cursor.
Ooh. Move it over the little box.
Which one? There's a lot of little boxes.
Are there? Or is it just
There
the
are
two?
a lot of little icons.
Where
What did they
the
say?
white- where did the white go? Move it over that.
I don't know where the white
You
went.
can see it minimized.
The bottom. Okay. Howler hovers he moves the cursor over it, and it looks like the finger.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and he puts his finger in. Yes! Open!
Wait.
Give me the white back. Oh my god, it worked! Corman, you're a truly gracious god. What do we do with the white now that we have it?
It's a
Is it a Word document?
no.
Okay.
It's a browser.
Oh
It
god.
has the browser bar at the top, and it just says no internet connection, and it flashes, and there's a little dinosaur on the screen.
What is
It's
that?
the dinosaur game.
Google Chrome is now in D&D.
Yes.
Google Chrome is D&D.
What is the...
You can thank me, Steve Jobs.
Are those little things, do they look like dinosaurs or no? They're really small things.
The cacti?
What? No.
What small things?
Kobolds?
Yeah.
Kobold?
Yeah, they look vaguely like dinosaurs, but like.
Why is there a kobold
Yeah.
down there?
It doesn't have wings. Wait, kobolds don't have wings.
Not all kobolds.
Yeah.
Some.
I don't
Kodu.
know. It's just
Kodu.
Kodu.
Little shit.
I'm
Little
going to be
bastard.
wearing my goggles when I play as Kobold.
Good.
Press the ESC button again.
The ask?
The ESC.
Esk. Alright, Howler presses the esk button again.
What
Another
about-
pops up this time that says distress signal sent.
Uh-oh.
The escape button did?
Yeah.
Distress signal sent.
Well, that does not sound particularly good.
I don't know if I
To
want
where,
people,
though?
but we're not distressed. It's esk. Distress. Nope,
Distress.
that's nothing.
Maybe it's a weird way to say ask for help. ESC.
I guess. Esk.
After a moment of not doing anything, a new image pops on the screen, not unlike the ones you were looking at before that showed the rooms, except it's a face, and you recognize it as being Corman from that vision you just saw.
Corman! Oh my
You can read it
god!
on his name tag. It says Corman right there.
Corman! Oh my god!
Your biggest fan!
Oh my god, you Corman.
What is the thing with the patron? What is the
Warlock?
thing? Maybe I should become a warlock.
Howler like Corman. What do we do? What is this? What's going on? Where are we?
The man on the screen doesn't acknowledge your presence. It says, starts talking and kind of glancing over his shoulder. He seems very nervous. And it looks to be like he's in the room you're in now. And
Out behind.
you, it's like a mirror, but instead of looking at yourself, you're looking at Corman. And
Howler's diligently paying attention.
he says, if this video's popped up, then our distress signal went out. Project Dark Flame worked, but it wasn't what we were expecting. We don't know what we've just brought into this world, and we don't know how to deal with it. We have to shut down this base before anything bad happens to the rest of the world. And
Are they
then
talking about
it
the
flashes,
cube?
and it's just a black screen there where the image was.
Corman. What did you do?
Press it again.
Howler presses esk.
It does the thing again where it displays all of the little screens that you had open.
Are there a bunch of desktop icons now?
Yes.
What are they? I just
There's your internet browser, whatever they're using for
Cameras.
the cameras, the video recording software that Corman used, and sorry, I just had it in my head and it ran away. Oh, the command prompt.
The command prompt?
Yeah, like when you open up your command prompt. Sorry, I
like
had-
the start button.
No, there's a function on Windows, at least, I don't know about on Mac, where you can open the command prompt and it's like, I'm not entirely sure.
It's like
of all
typing
its
command, like the
functions.
Oh.
black box where
Yeah.
you like type commands
Yeah.
and
Oh,
code
yeah,
into it.
Python.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a, yeah. But hell, yeah, there's no way we're gonna be able to figure out what to do with that.
Yeah, no, we
Yeah.
don't.
Well, I don't know what to do with it, so.
I'm not a programmer. I only know how to do it when I wrote the code myself.
Yeah. Okay.
Go over them all. Let's see what they
Seriously.
do.
Well, listen. Something Project Dark Flame did some shit. I imagine these were like weird scientists, maybe magic scientists. That's a job that you can have, but I can't do magic. They did some weird shit, and I think it maybe had to do with time, because I know Gira, and he is like 10 years older than what we saw him as, and we've seen Maven before, and she's not like a teenager. And I also stole a knife from that one guy. And he
Yeah, I
was also
know.
he was also significantly older than what we saw. And also Silgri was gone, and I feel like they did some weird magic here, and it turned out bad. Like based on what Corman said, it turned out bad. And
But if we leave to ask them about it, would this place even still be here if it's time magic?
I mean, it's been here for a while. It had all of those like plants and shit on it outside.
You can be reasonably sure it's been here for at least the last decade.
Yes. It's been here for at least a decade. I don't know if that's going to change anytime soon.
Well, who's closest? Maybe they'll know what that key's to. And
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to see.
You are only about 2.5 days travel from Centauri at this point.
Is it worth it?
I wonder if this place is on any maps.
If we return to Centauri, could we not ask Maven herself?
I mean, something tells me we're still not done with this place yet. There has to be something else here that we're missing.
And if she doesn't actually know what happened, that'll be 4 days.
Yeah.
For no reason.
With like 5 days, 'cause it's like 2.5 days travel.
Reminds that you would know of other resources in Centauri and even Thaden, of the library and the Bard's College, both of which, and I suppose the Pantheon too, would have some historical records where you could try to dig into the history of this place.
I might be able to ask Gara and see if he knows anything about it.
Do any of us recognize the word dark flame, the phrase?
No. It means nothing to you.
Well, you can go to Garana, I can go to Weimar, and where is she right now?
Yes.
And she can go to
Maybe.
Maven.
Would Maven trust her? She's kind of new here.
Does she know Garana though?
No, she doesn't know anyone. You don't know anyone, you're new.
Maven would be the only one that she's aware of, though, right?
Well, I guess it makes the most sense in his time saving.
Yes,
And we can-
Zarin has met Maven.
We can send her with a note if we need to.
Send your
Just
kid
like-
down to the office with a
Yeah,
note,
exactly.
because they're not gonna remember.
Actually, let's do that. If we end up with, what's his name?
And Zarin?
No.
Kaza.
Yeah. If we end up with Kazet again, he's not gonna have any idea what to do. He might as well stick her with a sword. Let's just send him with a note. Her with a note. Can we do that? I don't know. Do you guys want to do that?
I'm just gonna figure this out now, because as soon as Dedry runs out of tongues, she's going to rest so she can replenish it. So I'm just gonna figure this shit out now.
What are you figuring out?
She's
Who
going to
comes next?
rest to
Oh.
replenish her spell slots for tongues, but
So you
we
figure
have
out
no
you're
use.
gonna go back
Right?
to Centauri and talk to people about this?
I mean, it sounds like the best thing to do,
Okay.
just because we can't figure anything else out.
In that case,
So I guess ask them what happened here, what happened to Segri, and then what's the key to.
Yeah.
That's all we got.
okay. In that case, we will wrap up the session here for the night.
Yay!
Oh
The
God,
mysteries.
God. It's gonna be Kaza next.
Nope.
No?
Okay.
Oh, I wish it was Kazed.
So,
Kazed would at least have some respect for Maiden as the rule here. Oh,
Uh-oh.
y'all get to meet Mr. Horny Man himself.
Let's meet up at Maven's just to make sure everything's fine.
so, anything you want to, like, out of character questions or things I need to clarify before we turn off the stream?
Yeah.
How did we know to come here again?
Silvery
Silvery
was around
Yeah.
and said, I lost my party.
Yeah.
Help.
So,
That wasn't,
that was the session before you joined us this year.
Right, but that wasn't like in Centauri or anything, right?
No,
Okay.
it was further south. This place was between there and Centauri, and she's like, it wouldn't be out of your way to come help me, will you please? And they were like,
Would
"Okay,
any of us
whatever."
pass through that area going to the thingy?
What thing?
The places we're going. Is that are all
Pass
three
through
of-
the area where you met Silgri?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
it's further south. So, it's south in the continent, and Centauri's right in the middle. So they were kind of cutting a diagonal between the two, and it was
Okay.
on the line between the two, so you wouldn't be going back to where you met Silgri. So, that's the session. I can't wait to see what world-breaking shit I have to come up with next. In this.
What was originally supposed to happen before she called on Corbin?
Oh, I don't know. That's a bold question to ask. I am at this point flying by the seat of my pants. I have things I know are true about the world, things I suspect, and I can make decisions on the fly based on those things and what you ask. So I'm making things up. Don't expect anything less.
How significant is the nature breaking thingy? Or is that just kind of something that happened that we were not
Probably
paying
quite,
attention to?
probably quite fucking significant.
It broke nature.
Nature's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because we didn't really do anything with that idea, and I'm not sure if we were able
not
to.
supposed to yet.
Okay.
It's one of those things that's true about the world, and you don't know how to handle it yet, or if there's even anything you need to handle, or what that would be.
Oh, I mean, just
Anyway.
because you said that nature broke when the vision ended.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting to see moving forward, and yeah, that's gonna be it.
He's in my campaign too. Just because I didn't have a name for criminal.
Are they all in Centauri?